Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So today, this video is going to be about my weight loss journey. I know that a lot of you guys have some resolutions this year to lose weight or get healthier. And so I thought that this would be a great time to share my weight loss story with you guys. So about 3 years ago, I was 30 pounds heavier than what I am right now. I want to share with you guys how I lost the weight and how I changed my whole lifestyle to live a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so my number one tip is you have to start tracking your food calorie intake. And I know that this is probably the most annoying thing ever, and trust me, I really didn't want to do it and I didn't really believe in that kind of stuff. But no matter what I did, I had a really hard time losing the weight. I was trying to work out, I was trying to eat healthier, and I wasn't seeing any results at all. It was really frustrating. And one day I was talking to a coworker and I was telling her about my situation, and she's like, honestly, Ida, why don't we try the MyFitnessPal app to track your calories? Sometimes you don't realize how many calories you're consuming, especially with portion sizes and certain things that you don't know would have so much more calories than other foods. So I gave it a try. I uploaded the app on my cell phone, and every time I would eat something, I would search it into the app, and then it would tell me how many calories was in the meal. And it was really cool because it actually had like a goal, like if you wanted a certain goal, like to lose 1 pound a week or something like that, or to lose this much amount of weight in this much time, it'll tell you the limit of calories that you can consume each day. You don't want to lose too much weight too fast because sometimes it can be unhealthy. Again, it depends on your body weight, depends on so many different things. So I put down I wanted to lose 1 pound a week. I later then switched it to half a pound a week because I felt like the calorie restriction was too much for me. If you have a longer time span of when you want to achieve these goals, sometimes it's a lot better, it's a lot easier and healthier. It was a big game changer, you guys. I didn't realize how many calories I was taking in, and I was definitely overeating. My portion sizes were way too big, and that's why I wasn't losing any weight. So it was really, really hard at first because I honestly felt like I was always hungry if I wanted to kind of stay in that calorie intake that the app was showing me. And but I had no choice because I really wanted to lose the weight. But it definitely got a lot easier, you guys, because I felt like my stomach started shrinking in terms of like I didn't need to eat as much to get full anymore. So it did get easier, but I only used that for the first month or so because after a while I got the hang of it. I was really familiar with how many calories each food had because I kind of ate similar things each time as well. And I just had an idea now with portion sizes and everything like that. I would eat until I was no longer hungry, but I wouldn't overeat. Like I wouldn't eat until I was so full. And same with drinks. I limited my drinks to just water because a lot of drinks have a lot of calories in it, and I would rather eat my calories than drink my calories because I had to feel like I had to be really wise with my calorie intake if I wanted to stay in the calorie amount for each day. And then I finally started losing weight. Water really helps you stay full for a really long time, you guys. Sometimes you think you're hungry, but really you're just thirsty. That's what I've noticed. I always drink a lot of water before my meals. It helps me eat a lot less too, but it also helps me get more water intake. I just try to have water around me at all times because if it's around you, you're gonna realize, oh, it's actually not that hard to drink that much water. But when you don't have water around you at all, like you can literally forget about drinking water and not even feel thirsty. It's crazy, I know. I actually also had to invest in a scale. I never also believed in weighing myself all the time. I didn't really want to get so wrapped up in the weight and how much I'm weighing and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to just go with the flow, but I realized again, the going with the flow thing was not working for me at first as well because sometimes you really get off track and you don't even realize it. I felt like the scale really helped me keep track with my goals, and so it definitely helped me. But again, I tossed up my scale a while ago. Once I got into the maintenance phase, I got the hang of how much I can eat. So I don't really like to watch numbers too much anymore. I like to listen to my intuition. So anyways, let's get into the workout now. What I realized, though, it helped me with eating healthier too, because I noticed like when I would go to the gym, I would crave healthier foods, and that would help me on track. I noticed when I would stop going to the gym, I craved more junk food. So with the gym, I was never like a gym goer really. I would go in and out, maybe like quickly try to get ready for a trip or something, but I told myself this time around is gonna be different. This is gonna be a lifestyle change. I'm not gonna focus so much on the end goal, on having like a really fit body. I'm gonna focus on just my health. With that mindset, I felt like the pressure wasn't really there as much, and I wasn't trying to rush it. I wasn't trying to see results because I don't want to give up. I wanted to really look at the long term, and I just knew that eventually I was going to get the results that I wanted. I went on YouTube, I found workouts, and I would write it down. I literally would have like a schedule on my calendar, and I would write down, okay, so today I'm going to do upper body. These are my workouts, and I would stay there for at least like an hour, about 5 times a week. But I was so out of shape. Like I even tried to do 1 squat with no weight, just the bar, and I did like maybe 3, and I couldn't walk for a week. So that's how out of shape I was. I never really lifted weights ever before that. I would just kind of do cardio a little bit here and there, but I really wanted to do weight training this time around and just have an overall healthy, fit, strong body. And when it comes to making a workout schedule, I had to make it a top priority. So back then, if someone asked me to hang out, I would have dropped the gym and went to go hang out with them. This time around, it was different. If somebody asked me to hang out, I would say, okay, I'm free after 8, because I would go to the gym right after work, and nothing was gonna get in the way of that anymore. Because I told myself, again, I have to be disciplined. I have to stick to something if I really wanna see results. And so it really worked. Once you stick to something, I noticed, you start to make it a habit, and it just becomes so much easier to stick to it. You start feeling good, you start feeling amazing, and you don't want to skip it. I don't have that mentality where it's like, oh, I have to go to the gym today. I look forward to going to the gym. I love it. I love the way it makes me feel, and I love the results that I got. And also, I just love feeling stronger and healthier. It gives me so much more energy. It helps me manage stress. Just really good for my mental health as well. Just sweating out all the toxins. It helps me keep on track eating healthier. It gives me a better night's sleep. It just has improved my overall health and happiness. Also, another thing when it comes to food, I would say meal prepping has helped me so much. Like when you have food ready to go at home, it's so much easier to stick to a healthy routine with eating, because when you're hungry and you have no food, you're more likely to go out and get food that's not the greatest for you. So for meal prepping, I'll try to cook like about 2-3 times a week, and I'll make bigger batches so that I have different foods to eat throughout the week. I used to do 1 big batch for all week, but I hated that. I started getting really sick of the food towards the end of the week, and it just didn't taste as good towards the end. And I didn't like wasting food, but sometimes I just couldn't eat it. I try not to wait until I'm starving to eat, because then I'll for sure eat something really bad, and I'll overeat as well. When I get too hungry, I don't want something healthy. I want something filling, heavy. I just, you know what I mean? Like, so I try not to wait until I'm starving. And then I'll also have snacks always ready on hand, ready to go. Fruits, nuts, anything that's like healthier, lower calories. So it also helps you to not wait until you're starving to eat. So the key really is to always keep healthy foods around you, because then you're more likely to eat them when you're hungry, because they're around you. So when I go grocery shopping, I barely buy snacks, you guys. If I were to buy snacks at the home, I would eat them all same day, because that's just how I am. And so I noticed that for me, I'll definitely treat myself. Like, you don't want to deprive yourself. You want this to be a balanced type of life for you. I do notice if I have a healthier lifestyle, I don't crave them as much anyways, so I don't feel like I need a snack every single day. But I will definitely treat myself. I love chips, love fries too. I love fries. So just not too often, but don't completely cut it out, because then for me, if I just try to become too strict, which I have before, I will just go crazy one day and I'll just eat junk like every day all week, because I felt so deprived. And also learning how to make healthier foods that taste really good. That was a big game changer too, because I always felt like, you know, eating healthy foods is so hard because it just doesn't taste good. But I bought cookbooks, I looked at so many different recipes on YouTube and Google, And seriously, it tasted so good, better than what I ever imagined. And even when I eat out now, it's very rare that I'll come across food that tastes better than the food that I make at home. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but it's a lot easier and a lot tastier than I ever thought. And so I'm really, really happy with that. Try to find recipes that you really like and they taste really good so that you're more inclined to want to eat healthier, because you're not going to want to stick to it long term. And this whole thing is about, you know, having it into your lifestyle so that you can continue on with this for the rest of your life. So I usually prepare my meals like at least 85% of the time at home. This helps me stay accountable to eat healthy, and also it helps you save a lot of money as well. Eating out can be very pricey, and I told myself I'm not spending that much money on food anymore, even though I love to eat out. I love it. But a lot of times, even when you get healthier meals, sometimes you don't even realize they're really not as healthy as you think they are. And so it's just easier to control and know what you're putting into your food and know what you're eating when you're making it yourself. I noticed for me, I eat a lot of the same foods, and I never thought I would ever do that, but because I came across so many amazing dishes that taste so good and I feel so amazing after I eat it, I don't mind eating the same things often. Like for breakfast, I usually eat oatmeal, but I have a very filling oatmeal where I have like the steel cut oats, and for more protein I'll throw in some hemp hearts and chia seeds, and then I'll put in some sort of fruit, either banana or apples. I'll sprinkle in some cinnamon with some maple syrup, not too much of it, but I'll add a little bit of sweetness. But you don't really need that though, because the fruits add sweetness too. So sometimes I put it in, sometimes I don't, depending on what I'm feeling. It keeps me full for a very long time. I don't feel too full and sluggish after I eat it though. I feel really good. For lunch, I usually try to have like a big salad. And that's the thing, I used to never like salads, you guys, until I started making my own salads. And my salads are heavy, you guys. I want to feel full. I love feeling full. My salads, I switch it up all the time. Depending even what I have in my fridge, I'll throw in so much stuff. But I try to have at least like 2 different vegetables in my salad. And I'll try to throw in a protein like either chickpeas or any type of beans or lentils. Sometimes I'll even throw in some nuts too. And sometimes I'll even throw in hummus on top of that. And I always make my own salad dressing. Big game changer, you guys. Once you make your own salad dressing, you're gonna be in love with your salads. I feel like the salad dressing is such an important key on how your salad's gonna taste. And so I can share with you guys a lot of my recipes coming up soon, and it's very easy to make salad dressing. There's so many different kinds. And then for dinner, I like to eat a bit heavier for dinner. I know it's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to eat heavier in the day, but a lot of times I work out after work, and after my workout routine, I like to eat a lot because I am starving. And I just make sure to have like at least like 3 hours after I eat to go to bed, so I try not to eat too late. So after the gym, I will have like a protein shake. So I'll have some mangoes in there, some berries, banana, then I'll have like a vegan protein powder and then water, and just blend it up. It tastes so good. Oh my god, especially the mango. When you throw in mango with anything, it just tastes amazing. And then I'll have like a cashew nut pasta with like Brussels sprouts, like some sort of vegetable, or like a coconut curry, lentil or chana masala dish with quinoa or brown rice. I did cut out bread and pasta for a really long time, especially in the beginning when I was trying to lose weight. But now that I'm in the maintenance stage, I definitely let myself have pasta and bread. Bread, not as often, which is crazy. I used to love bread, but once I cut it out, I didn't really miss it after a while, and I love the way I felt without having bread. But once in a while, I will have bread, you guys, especially bagels in the morning. I love my bagels with peanut butter, but I try not to have it too often. I feel very bloated. A lot of times I eat before I go somewhere. But if you know you're going to a family member's house, you know there's going to be lots of, you know, foods there that you can't have right now. It's just so much easier to go when you're not starving. But they might be like, oh, you're being too strict. Just have that chocolate bar. Just have that pastry. Like, it's not that serious. It's the holidays. It's this, it's that. You have your own goal. You know what it takes to get there. You cannot let that distract you. You have to just stay on track. And those same people will see you like, you know, months down the line, and they'll be like, wow, how'd you do it? You look amazing. And so just stick to your goals, and don't let anyone discourage you. And again, I want to stress that this is a long journey. It's definitely no shortcuts. It's not fast at all. So do not get discouraged if you're not losing the weight as fast as you thought you would. If you have that ingrained in your mind and you're not in a rush to see results, then it's gonna be so much easier for you. You're not gonna be hard on yourself. If you fall off, it's okay, get back up, that's it. I really hope this video inspired you guys to make the changes that you guys wanna make this year for yourself, to better yourself, and also maybe inspire those around you in your life too. Honestly, in the beginning of everything new, it's always gonna be more challenging, it's always gonna be more difficult. Once you get the hang of it, especially once you start seeing results, that's when things get even easier because you're like, wow, this is actually working, okay. Just know that in the beginning of every journey, you're gonna have to exert the most effort. In the beginning, it's gonna feel like a lot, and then your effort is going to be a lot lower after because things get easier. But so in the beginning, this is the part where most people just quit because it's so much, right? And then when you quit, you're starting back from ground zero, putting in the exact same effort again, quitting again. If you can make it over here, it's just smooth sailing, baby. And so that's what I would say, push yourself past this hump, and so much easier, guys. So that is it for the video, you guys. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below, what was your guys' biggest obstacles when you guys were on your weight loss journey? Or if you guys are going to start pretty soon, let me know what kind of questions you guys have, and let's support each other. Let's go after our goals this year. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.